Very beautiful. Well, coming out from nowhere, please have a seat. Elliot, it's wonderful having you here.
There's no elegant. No elegant.
So it's elegant often now.
Elegant.
It's just one name. It always has been one name. It's elegant, it's Miss Elegant, or Elegante.
Okay, would you like to sit down or do you want to stand?
Like when I was with Stern and as in Howard,
Okay, you want to pull the microphone up a little bit so we can hear you?
we always stand.
Okay. Yeah, but just make sure you pull it up closer
Yeah,
to
if
you
don't
so we
talk
can
into
hear
the
you.
microphone, we're not going to.
Jess, you want to help
To the
him?
microphone.
Yeah, come here.
You want headphones or you're good?
No, I don't need headphones.
Okay.
We're just talking to the mic, and let's just raise it. This is as high as it goes, so you got to be close to the mic.
Yeah, come on closer. There you go. We got to talk.
Don't be afraid.
But we're very excited to have you.
Elegante's not
Everybody, I'm
afraid.
going to give you a little
Elegante's
teaser on that, and that's that.
Right, exactly.
So, what's going on? How have you been? I'm so excited you're here.
Well, thank you, Steve. Listen, usually we do it the other way. I was wondering if we can do it the reverse. Before I started the things to talk about, I wanted to give the reverse.
Sure.
Can I do a few quick testimonials?
Absolutely. You can do whatever you want.
Thank you. You're wonderful.
You're the queen of the Upper East Side.
Just stay close to the mic.
Yeah.
You said it 5 times. I'm on the mic.
All right.
Okay. So testimonials go as follows. To a special treasured friend of mine, Rabbi Shalom D. Lipskar and Rabbi Benzion Krasniansky from the Chabad of the Upper East Side, they help to change my life all around. 2 dear friends who have been supporting me for years and years, and right at my side, right in my pocket. A dear friend of mine, attorney Howard Sokol and Ethan Stein. And this gentleman over here, who's my boss, my manager, my agent, Mr. Vernon.
Sorry.
Thank you. My boss, my agent, my treasured friend, who has taken out of his bank account, his own personal money, $500,000, $500,000
Wow.
to furnish Elegante's lavish lifestyle and put me back onto radio and television. My profound thanks for all of them, and also a nice shout out to Howard Stern. Howard, thank you. We always love you. If it wasn't for you originally, my name, the name of Elegante, Miss Elegant, would not be nationwide all over America and now ready to go all over the world. Thank you, Howard. Good luck to you. The best sincerity of my best and sincere intentions and thoughts to you and wishes to you always.
That's nice for you to say,
Yeah.
because you guys had a little...
No, we didn't. We never did. It was only with the other girl. With not I and Stern. Okay. In any event, so I thought I would segue into this wonderful show with 1 or 2 things. I want to leave that to my boss because he kind of guides me. Boss, there was a very serious situation that happened in Midtown East regarding hate crime, very serious situation. And then there's something very important for the world to know. People are always beefing and complaining and bitching about health, about health, especially men's health, male reproductive system. And I'm going to offer all the panel over here some information, and then I'm going to dare them, I'm going to defy them to go to the best urologist in America, in New York City, and to authenticate the authenticity.
I could use a urologist, so please help me.
Right. Okay. Well, everything that I'm going to tell you, you'll be able to verify and substantiate
awesome.
and corroborate to be emes, kosher, on the money. What are we doing first, boss?
This is Vernon.
Do we make the big announcement now?
What's the big...
Make
We have
the
a big
big
announcement. I didn't know.
announcement,
Wait, we
Let
get a
the-
drum roll or something going on here.
Don't leave. Don't leave.
The big, the big announcement is all of you fans out there who've been wondering, how can I get in touch with Elegant? We are announcing today the launch of Elegance World.
Wow.
ElegantWorld.com, Elegance platform. And you can find Elegant on Instagram, on YouTube, and on Facebook. And join us at Elegance World.
Wow, there you go.
All right,
It's amazing. Are you
congratulations.
excited?
Overwhelmed with joy and happiness.
What can we find on Elegance World? What's there?
Well, they're the people. They're the money people. I'm only the show. So
Yeah.
they're the money people. So tell them what you're going to find, boss.
Elegance World is a membership site. You become
Okay.
an elegant enthusiast.
Nice. I like that.
And as an elegant enthusiast, you get Elegance Optimum Health Letter.
Okay.
You get a free Gangsta Talk t-shirt.
Okay.
And you have the opportunity for limited one-on-one consultation with Elegant
Whoa.
about the optimum health and peak physical performance lifestyle.
You are in amazing shape. You always have been.
Thank
and
you.
other goodies will come as we roll.
Okay, so we're gonna find out more about that as things unroll. But what have you been up to? You're always in good shape. You're always running.
It's not good shape. It's phenomenal shape. It's profound physical fitness. It's optimum health. It's pristine physical condition. Stern on the first show, Howard, in the first show I ever did, and I entertained
How
him.
did
for
Howard
ni-
meet you?
And I
remember the first day you came on.
and I entertained him for 9 years. Stern, the first show, said, "Elegant, walk off slow so we can look at your fine ass."
You know, I'm a straight man, and I
Right.
will say you have a nice ass.
No, not nice. Beyond definition. And the cuts in the legs. The cuts on the legs. The symmetry that every girl in the world wants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike,
And
Mike.
in any event, yeah. So to answer his question, so I was doing high caliber running in like 0-degree weather, the same way G-string lingerie. And
Yeah.
they have a Howard Stern van or a Howard Stern truck or something. And they came up to me one night, and it was either Casey Armstrong or somebody was in the truck, and they said to me, "Elegant, Howard heard about you. He thinks you're fascinating. Would you come up to the show for one appearance?"
When was this?
Probably 94.
No, it was not 94. It was
No?
like 98 or 99 or whatever.
Okay, sure.
In any event, so I came up that one time. It was a love affair. He wouldn't let me go. He called me every time. I entertained him for 9 years in a row. Urologist, Steve?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Steve, what I'm about to tell you is axiomatic,
Yeah.
de facto. Go to any doctor in America
Yeah.
or New York City,
Yeah.
in the high price New York City, you'll get the same information back. So we're going to try to help you.
Okay.
But first of all, so men for over 40, 50, and 60 are complaining. Enlarged prostate,
Yeah.
benign,
It's very serious topic.
benign prostatic hyperplasia.
Okay.
So the first thing they do, right? They go in to their urologist, and the urologist says, "We're going to do the silver, gold, and platinum standing. We're going to standard. We're going to do the TURP. That's TURP. It's a transurethral resection of the prostate with a 12-inch bloody instrument. It's going to be bloody. A resectoscope.
Oh, what the hell is that?
A
It doesn't sound nice.
No, with a resectoscope with a wire loop to take the excess prostate material so it doesn't engulf the urethra and stop the urination
You
anymore.
don't want to engulf the urethra. That's
My
really,
voice is going up a notch.
Yeah.
That's better.
Gotta take care of that urethra.
But then, when that procedure will, God forbid, fail, and the situation will go on, so people are running right away, and they're saying, well, maybe we should just take out the whole prostate gland so we can urinate. We can have a better sex life.
Oh my word! I don't know if I should stop that. I don't know. He's right in the middle of a rant. Oh, that is the most disturbing human being I've ever met in my entire life. Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. It's Steve Grillo and Grillo's Aftershock XL. We already got super tips coming in. Yippee for me. We got a very interesting show. Right? I had to, I don't know, everybody said to do a little intro to get the show started, get people, interested in the show, get things rolling here. I got a very interesting guest waiting in the wings, but I first want to start out with a very interesting, first of all, I didn't do a show yesterday. I don't know how UFC fighters do this, but I have to tell you straight up, I got a tooth pulled yesterday. It feels like I got punched in the face. It took them an hour and a half to get one tooth out, and I'm still reeling in pain. They don't give you anything good at the dentist office anymore, so I'm on 800 milligrams of ibuprofen. But gay hat, yes, it's a very gay hat. It's actually Boston Scully, baby. This is the best hat company on the planet, and there's always somebody got to say something about gay. But I would like to start off by saying this is Autism Awareness Month, and there is a company that I follow. There's a girl that I follow on Facebook and Instagram by the name of Jordan Summers, and it's basically their thing is be kind to everyone. And they have a shirt company. This girl was nonverbal up until the age of maybe like 10 or 12. She's now functioning verbally, and she's doing a lot of good things. Her and her mother have a shirt company, and I bought a shirt specifically for the Dabbleverse. It's their St. Patrick's edition. Be kind to everyone. You can go to Summer's Shirt Project and get their Be Kind t-shirts. I bought a St. Patrick's one, but it's just really fun to watch them on their daily adventures, I would say, of watching this girl become this personality, and she's autistic, and she didn't speak up until a couple years ago, and they have this wonderful company that is flourishing to be kind to everyone, and just based on the people that are here in the Dabbleverse, I had to get this shirt just to be kind. Motherfuckers, be kind. It is Autism Awareness Month. I follow a lot of different people that are autistic online because autism is touched my life as it probably touched many other people's lives. And autistic people, they function on a different level. I would say 98% of autistic people are smarter than me. You know what? I'll change it. 100% autistic people are smarter than me, and I have certain people in my family and friends that have autistic children, and it is a struggle. But once you connect with an autistic person, everything is different. When you learn how they function on different levels, and it's quite interesting how they blossom and become awesome people. And so I like to be a big shout out to Be Kind to Everyone. Summer's Shirt Project, Jordan Summers on Facebook. You can follow her and order a t-shirt from them because it is Autism Awareness Month. And that's what's going on with me. I'm already getting super tips, $5 super tips, mostly anonymous, all because of the man that is waiting in the wings. Mr. Richie Wilson is here bringing receipts. The Dabbleverse is on fire. Why should I wait? Let's bring Mr. Richie Wilson here. Do we have audio? Everything always falls apart as soon as I get somebody on.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, buddy. What's going on, white boy?
How you doing, man?
Much better now that I see you.
You scraped the bottom of the barrel having me on.
Oh, yeah, bullshit. Dude, everybody, I don't normally get this many people zapping at me this early, but because of you, I have a lot of people that are on here. And first off, I just want to say how proud I am of you and your wife, and the success of your business is absolutely off the hook. First, you guys came out of the barrel with shittens, which you were probably the first person that realized you got to clean your ass.
Yeah, Jenna Fisher and the other chick, Angela, from The Office, they have like a really big podcast, and about a week ago they were talking about shittens. It just won't go away. Like it has peaks and valleys, and it's crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm going to tell everybody. I will try to get to your. I will get to your super tips, but Richie's going to be answering questions on super tips as soon as possible. But everybody here, Richie, someone says you look like Orville Redenbacher. Can you see the comments? I got this shirt. Be kind. These people are awful.
I look like Orville Redenbacher after he's been in the casket for 20 years.
Well, no, here, this is Drunken Donuts who comes on all the time. You're going through chemo, I guess.
I am not doubting that. I definitely, yeah, I'm a mess.
No, you're not, dude. You look much better than I do, especially after yesterday. An hour and a half to get one tooth out, man. I understand. Like, my face feels like it was punched in, like by Chuck Liddell or something like that.
They give you good meds?
What's that?
Did you get any good meds?
No. They gave me a prescription for 800 milligrams of ibuprofen.
Yeah.
So I got that going on for me.
Well, good boy.
Yeah. So and anyway, and Giggle Waters, for fuck's sake, dude, you guys are on top of the world.
Yeah, we got really lucky. We caught lightning in a bottle. We've been operationally profitable since day one, and I'm incredibly grateful for what we've been able to pull off.
I love the fact that you took your passion for movies and put it into your restaurant, because that is such a great idea. And I see the labor that you and Rachel put into the details of when you guys. Anybody doesn't know, Giggle Waters is in Daytona. I'm sorry.
No, it's in the Tampa area.
It's in the Tampa area, and they. On top of the fact that they have a stellar food menu and a stellar drink menu, they have a special feature where that you have a movie theater in your restaurant and you guys play classic movies, but not only do you not just play them, you serve food according to what movie is on and drinks.
Yeah, so every 6 weeks we pick a movie, we break it down and dissect it, and you get it's served to you as it's happening at that second on the screen. So in Pulp Fiction, or if they talk about it, so if they mention a Big Kahuna burger, we served a Big Kahuna burger at that exact second.
Is it a tasty burger?
It's a very tasty burger. Our burgers are Wagyu, so those shits are good. But it's really hard. It takes like 15, 20 people to pull it off, and that's why we do it only every 6 weeks. But during the rest of the week, we show all kinds of movies from Casablanca to fucking Airplane to anything. We've been really lucky. We've got over in 8 years 100 culinary awards. Recently, Brie Larson posted on Instagram that she's obsessed with us, which is great. She's an Avenger,
She's
so
so hot.
I get to nerd out. You know,
Wait, G Warfriend 9717 wants to know if you're doing Human Centipede anytime soon.
no, not doing that one. I want to do the movie Seven and serve 7 courses for that movie, but I was told by everybody that it'll be too gross and nobody wants to eat during that movie. But we do movies like for the food pairings, we do Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Step Brothers, True Romance, Blues Brothers. You got 4 fried chickens and a Coke during that one scene. So it's fun.
Yeah. So I wanted to, next time we got to plan this out, but I could definitely have Mike Starr on for you if you do Dumb and Dumber again. I don't know if you want to have him, via camera or you want to get him down there. Maybe we could both make a trip and do Dumb and Dumber again. But he would be a great asset. Or if you do Goodfellas, you can have him on for Goodfellas as well. Yeah.
We just did Goodfellas with the course pairing. It was amazing. There was so much alcohol served during that. It was 7 drinks and 7 food pairings during the movie.
Wow. Do other restaurants get pissed off at you guys? Because every time there's an award thing, you guys sweep.
No, I mean there's some people who are shady, but luckily in the town where I am, every restaurant works together. If your refrigerator's broke, another place steps up and says, "Put your stuff in my unit for the night." Everybody is really. There's 1 or 2 guys in town who are like bitter for the success of some restaurants that are near me. Our friend down the street, they have a Michelin rated restaurant, and it's fantastic in a small town. To have a Michelin restaurant, it's great, and they're really good people, and nobody pisses on each other's menu. We're the high end burger and cocktail joint. There's a seafood joint. There's a pizza joint. Nobody steps on each other's toes, and that's what makes it great.
That's the way it's supposed to be. And luckily, most of the places that I worked at, there was always like, you need a box of straws. You go next door, they give you a box of straws, and then you replace it. But it's supposed to be like that in life in general, the way I see it. But I just love the fact, and you guys were just out in Vegas, and I know you had your hands tied up, but I did see you went to Pietro's with Ronnie. How'd that go?
No joke, man. That place was amazing.
Yeah, I used to live right by, not today, it's so funny, I just moved here and I didn't realize how close Pietro was. But it was, that place is, it's really good. And everybody knows that Goodfellas was, no, not Goodfellas, I'm sorry, Casino. There's a couple of scenes filmed in there. And how's Ronnie doing? Is he okay?
He's doing good. Ronnie's like one of my closest friends, so we always have a great time. And I was also out there with, I work on a show on Netflix. And one of the hosts of the show that I work on, he drove out from Arizona to have dinner with us for the night, and it was just great hanging out. I had like 5 hours of free time, so I had dinner and I went to the John Wick experience in Vegas.
Oh, is that at Area 15?
Yeah, the John Wick thing is fun.
Is it? Yeah, they have a really cool thing too, where you put on the VR glasses and you go to another planet.
Yeah, I could smoke a joint and do that for a lot cheaper.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, I know Ronnie doesn't. I understand why Ronnie doesn't want to get involved with me. I guess it's sort of. I guess he thinks I'm trashing people from the Stern Show when I only trashed one person, and that's the guy that could have paid me and he didn't. So, but everybody else there, especially him, I don't have any animosity or never said a bad word about. In fact, I spoke very highly about Ronnie in my book, Gorilla Parts, in the back over there. And but I understand he's got to protect, his job. I didn't realize he still worked for the show. Is that right?
Yeah, he still works on the show. So
how's he doing security from Vegas?
When him and I get together, we never discuss the show. Ever.
Yeah, of course
I don't want to make it uncomfortable. I don't want to put a friend of mine in a bad position.
So, okay. So before we get into the media things, I got a couple of super tips here. that I would like to address really quick before we get into the meat because there's going to be more super tips. Here we have anonymous Richie. Did you ever forgive Shuli for recording your private phone calls? Why did that come up? Hold on a second. Here we go with the fucking. All right. And this. Oh man, here we go. Cancel. All right. Did you ever forgive Stuttering John for recording your phone call?
I never said he recorded. I felt like I was being recorded because it was just an awkward fishing conversation, and it felt like I was being recorded. So there's nothing to forgive unless there's proof that he did it. And if he did record it, then it is what it is. I didn't say anything that would get me in trouble anyway. So it's just, if he did record it, it'd be kind of sneaky. But if he didn't, then it's my mistake.
Copy that. And then we have another one. Richie, does Rachel have? Oh, I'm not. Does
Oh, go
Rachel
ahead,
have
sir.
large areolas? Be fucking disgusting.
I can't still agree.
Yeah, just say. Another super tip here from anonymous. Richie Stuttering John said he would gone to your restaurant more often, but you didn't comp his meal. He said you're a cheapskate.
Not true. I comped his meal. He only ate a salad and had like 2 drinks when he was there. So he didn't eat much. He only
And
went there
then
once.
with Richie, who was hated by the staff? Who was hated? Another anonymous Richie, who was more hated by the staff on the Stern Show, Shuli or Stuttering John?
I don't think Shuli was hated by the staff. I don't think John was hated. I think there were moments where people got annoyed maybe from John's ball busting, but that was John's job there. You know what I mean? So I don't recall either of them being hated.
Okay. And then, what's the deal with Monique from Radio Gunk, the most disgruntled of all those fired by the Stern Show, beyond pathetic, out of line, IMO? I don't know what that means.
I have no idea
Oh,
what that
you
means.
know, yeah, I don't know, but I know, Monique was a friend of mine. I guess she's a friend of mine, and she, you know, just came to me like someone said, "Oh, you should do." It was the very, very beginning of Radio Gunk, and she happened to be living up the block from me, and I did her show, and then I introduced her to everybody on the Stern Show, but she has yet to call me back or do anything that a friend would do to reciprocate a friendship, and I'm kind of like a little disappointed. But I don't hate her and stuff like that. But she's definitely one person that causes a lot of stink.
I mean, I've spoke to her a few times, and within over a couple of years. We met for lunch once when she was in the area. I had a pleasant experience with her, so I have nothing bad to say about her.
No, I don't either. I don't. It's someone who thinks that they're so important that they can't return a phone call. I don't do that. I've called. I just when you're into like 4 messages and 5 phone calls to someone and they don't call you back, and I know she's got her phone on her. It's kind of like I don't understand it. So, but these super tips keep coming in. This is I have a face like a dropped cake. I look like a depressed girl from anonymous. Grillo opinion on
Hello? 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 Hello?